And you know what? Just to make things a little bit easier on us, let's go ahead and dump that wolf metal already. Which I kind of like that they brought that in for this game. That's kind of cool to me. Like, they throw back, but at the same... I don't know. It's one of those, it's like, is it original or is it not? Because they're using the same items.
Are you alright? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
Oh, is she done? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. There was going to be a huge long scene or something, so I was being a bit of a doofus. So we'll go ahead and use this. I really hope it wasn't sitting there for too long. I feel like a bit of a jackass if that was the case. That was another thing, because I noticed I missed a lot of stuff here before. So. But, we should have room. We just need to make sure we have at least one slot open. I see herbs right here. I see incinerate shells. We can go ahead and mix the two. Oh, maybe there's not herbs. Maybe there's just herb. Herbert Powell. Hold on, how many shells do I have? 12. Okay, it looked like the 2 is in front. Well, if you pick up the ink ribbon, you'd be able to do something about it, you dumbo. Okay, and after that, I'm pretty sure we just want to use the valve again to save me from having to run back and forth. I think we should be fine. I don't think we need to save. But I'm a little bit paranoid, honestly. Yeah, we should be safe. Do I have a handgun on me? I will equip it just for absolute safety's sake. Do-do-do-do-do, I'm Claire. You know, looking at the floor on this, it makes me think of Spider-Man. Like, I did it as an LP a long, long time ago. But, like, for one of them, you were chasing down Venom, and on the ceiling it had, like, a pattern, kind of like that was on the floor right there. So it makes me think of that. And what makes it fitting is that they're both, you know, in the sewers on top of that, so... yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is safe. We're safe. It's okay, Claire. I've got you. I don't think there's anything over here, and even if there is, it has to be something we have to dispose of soon. Because I need room. I need to use the valve there. In other words, I need to run up here. If Claire would like to run, that is. Pick up the thing. Thank you. You know, I was able to pick up everything without any threat of losing space. Good going. Because that was what I was worried about, so, yeah. File. Okay then, let's move on then. Honestly, the sewers feel kind of... well, I mean, I know why, but why are you not moving? It feels a lot simpler and less time consuming with Claire than it does Leon. So, yes I do. Do you see the thing right there? Use it. Thank you. Upwards. We can leave now, Claire. It's okay. This is really bad commentary the more I'm thinking about it. That's my problem, is I shouldn't have to think about it. Honestly, I haven't even edited... Ow. Get off me, whatever it is that's on me. I haven't even edited past part 2 of Resident Evil 2, which honestly kind of bothers me, as far as Claire's side. Because, like, I tried editing, and I was like, dude, I just don't want to do this. And I haven't been motivated to edit. Which kind of bums me out. Oh, do I have the bow gun on me? I do. Okay, well, we can go ahead and demonstrate then. Well, that didn't do nearly what I was hoping. There you go. There's your demonstration. In reality, I shouldn't even be fighting these guys, but I was just doing it because I was like, oh, well, these are simple zombies. I can just pelt and carry on with life. So, consider that your demonstration. You know, it was a good thing I did put in the wolf beforehand, or else I wouldn't have had a room. Thank you. Oh, don't charge at me, Spider. That's not nice. He just likes being a pain, doesn't he? That was uncomforting. I didn't like that at all. Is there gonna be a cave-in? I hope there isn't. I don't like the sounds of it. I don't think there's anything over here. There's nothing even here. You see, Leon took the train. Like a jerk. I'm pretty sure I've discussed it before, but one feature...
Sherry, you're okay. Sherry, did your mom give you something called G-Virus? Either a vial or a test tube?
G-Virus? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
That was pure coincidence, by the way. I didn't know anything about this hugging scene. I did kind of find it funny how it didn't look like Claire hugged her back at all. She like just kind of pushed her. She's like, "Get off, kid. I don't like you." But yeah, no, one feature that I find a little bit, like I don't think much of it, even though I should, is like the rumbling, because the way the train pulled up felt really cool. I don't have any room, do I? No, I do. Okay, we can just pick this up then right here. I've already shown how to. If you use the lighter, you can just boom, flare, and it ignites it. So, yeah, no, rumbling is like a thing that it's like, oh, it makes games a little bit feel more immersive, but like I don't pay any attention to it. Like half the time I don't even notice it. And when the train was pulling in, it was one of the few times where I actually like thought about it, and I was like, oh, hey, this is kind of cool, because it was like going out with the track. Like it was following the bumps of it, if that makes sense. We're just gonna use regular grenades to go ahead and get rid of these guys. Make room. That didn't work. Did I just use all of it with like no success? Because if so, it's a little bit annoying. We can go ahead and use the bow then. Are you guys dead yet? Alright, yeah, we don't have enough space, so I'm gonna have to backtrack to that, but that's a thing that takes 2 item slots. It's called the Spark Shot. It's not an item I'm super crazy about. God fucking damn it. That's one thing I don't like about Sherry, is if you get too far ahead of her, she'll just crouch. And yeah, so you gotta try and make sure she keeps up with you. But it's a super weapon. It shoots electricity. It's kind of cool. I just never really used it that much. Because like the machine gun, it's one of those, yeah, it's a power weapon, that's cool. But at the same time, it's like, oh, well, I don't really get to use it without putting myself in danger, so I just never really used it. And we're out of arrows. So we'll just go ahead and shoot grenades then. Which works just as well as far as hitting multiple targets, I'd like to point out. Okay, well that's that. Move out of the way. Alright, well there's herbs. So we'll go ahead and pick one up. I have an idea. We can go ahead and do this, mix those two together, and then pick up this. I think I actually... No, I'm on fine, alright. Either way, I gotta go back and make sure to pick up that spark shot, so that's what I'm gonna do. There's literally a deposit box, like, within this next room, so it's not like we gotta backtrack that far. Get up the ladder! Jesus, woman. You just want to make things complicated, don't you? And also, I think now would be a better time to save, too.
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
Shut up. I'll do what I want. I'm goddamn Claire Redfield. Do you know who you're talking to? You scrub? I love scrub, it's such a fun word. You don't have any room. You know what else I don't have any is a little bit of patience. Lacking in that department because of how much stuff I'm picking up. I mean, I suppose that's one of those I have no one to blame but myself, but yeah, we're not gonna need that ever again. We can go ahead and get rid of this. We'll put that right there, I suppose. Dump that as well. And the weapon box key. And I want to take some bolts with me so I can refuel it first. I think this is also at a point where it's like you're probably never going to need the handgun ever again. So I think we can just ditch the handgun. I know there's still ammo up ahead, but it's one of those we're probably not going to be like using it kind of things. So like I said, they give it to us right when it's too late. Give me those acid shells now that I have room to carry it. And I don't think I ever actually did bother making acknowledgement of it, but yeah, no, the incinerator shells I'm pretty sure are considered to be like the most powerful things. So, they're really good. They're one of my favorites. I'm gonna get the spark shot real quick. Alright, we've picked it up, and I'll show it off at a later time because right now I don't think it would be appropriate to have on us. So, there's that. Other words, I think saving here would be a good idea. I guess I'll keep playing for a little bit longer. Just because I don't really see why not. I don't see myself playing for like a huge amount longer, but like enough to make a little bit more progress. So, yeah. I keep hitting the microphone, which is honestly irritating me. So if you do hear like cuts in the middle of a word, that's for a reason, I promise you. I try not to annoy you guys too much. I don't think I need any special items on me. So, I think we can head out with what we got. We saved. Picked up everything we have needed thus far, so let's carry on then, shit. We are now finishing the second, like I've said, I've broken the game down into 3 chapters. There's the police station, the sewers, and then this upcoming area, which is pretty much our final chapter. So, right here's some nice H-gun bullets. So, just for that, well, you know what, it's fine for the moment being. So, we can head down here. Which I think this is kind of an interesting thing, just because it looks really different. Like, it's like, oh wow, the lift has already gone down. This is what's below it kind of thing. It's like you can see all that way down. And it's kind of cool. It's a very minute thing, but I like it for some stupid ass reason. So, Yeah. And I will be honest, this last part of the game is the part that I'm least familiar with, and I'll be honest and say I'll probably like the least as well as Claire. Sure. Well, somebody's not a happy camper. And he's right there! Ugh. Yeah, see, he takes so long doing this sledgehammer thing, it's like it never ever hits me. Yeah, no, this was actually the part that was really the hardest for me, because, like, a lot of the times I'd get here, and then I'd get stuck, because I wouldn't know what to do. Like, I figured it all out. I've beaten this. But, I remember being, at this point in time, the longest than any other part, I think, of the game ever, especially as Claire. So, that's mostly why it's my least favorite part, but, we'll make it. We can do this. I know what to do now, so it's not so bad. I just really hope I don't die, is mostly it. You're gonna do that?
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
Oh, I thought it was still in a cutscene. It's like, let's go. I'm like, are you gonna go? And she didn't, so I had to.